Since Saturday morning we arrived in Ocean Grove. I got on a roller coaster and haven't gotten off yet.
You can find me living in the city of DC.
Where we are today is in this really amazing little town called Ocean Grove in New Jersey.
We just wrapped up a 17-hour drive to get here, and most of your days are, I always joke with people that we're like professional travelers most of the time that play music on the side.
I think altogether there's something like some ridiculous amount of shows, like, I don't know, 75 shows altogether.
The shows for us are like the payoff. That's the part that we enjoy the most too, and it makes all the long nights and the many hours in planes and everything. It makes it worth it when you see those smiling faces out there.
I always say that, we don't get paid to play, we get paid to do everything else, and the playing just, that's the fun part.
This is definitely a smaller show than we used to tonight, and I actually enjoyed the intimate shows. People always ask, hey, we like better 100,000 people, 10,000 people, 2,000 people. I like shows, period. Sometimes the small ones are the best ones because you feel like everybody's getting everything you're saying.
As a drummer especially, you actually get to speak, you get to see the whites of their eyes, so to speak. So for me, it's a real thrill to get close to the fans, and it's going to be real intimate. I'm stoked.
A lot of nights it's just a big blob of people, but tonight will be a lot more fun.
I've been thinking it's about time to win the war that fights against all the lies invading my mind. You have brought me to my senses, even though...
This show is going to be a lot different for us than it was last time we played Ocean Grove, simply because we have a brand new lead singer. Our really good mate of many years, Michael Tate, has come on board and been the lead singer for a year and a half now.
I think there's a lot of curiosity from the fans. Seems to be at a lot of these shows now, they want to kind of see what Michael's all about, and usually for the first few songs they're kind of checking it out, and then by kind of the end of the night they're like, all right, we like this is good.
We first met Michael when the band first came over, and I think it was 87, 89. Newsboys actually toured with DC Talk for about 18 months.
DC Talk was a band, my first band officially, with Toby Mac and Kevin, myself. We started in college, and our goal was to make great Christian music. We always said it was Christian, it ought to be better, and we did it for quite a while.
We knew and realized that we had to have a guy that even our older fans would resonate with. Back in the day, if you were a Newsboys fan, you were a DC Talk fan, pretty much. So it's just a match made in heaven. On the Thrive record, which was about 8 or 9 years ago, we recorded a live DVD at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. And the first guy that we thought to ask to come and guest on that was Michael. Pulling the lens back on this whole scenario now, I totally understand why and how we met Mike and the boys back in the beginning, because God was preparing a friendship, a foundational friendship that lasted and pulled through all these next years.
Funny, because after being in the band for 18 months now, 241 shows, I think, 42 shows, I feel a part of the Newsboys. I feel like I'm a new veteran.
But there's a hope beyond myself. It's you, and you will never let me go.
At the end of the day, for me, it's kind of funny, because it's not about, the bus we ride on, the clothes we wear, our hairstyles. It's about the songs that God inspires us with to be right, and ultimately it's about the fans, the people that get this music, that understand it, that are changed by it, that are inspired by it.
We have a great relationship with our fans. I think we've always tried to to just kind of be out there in the open, you know, and be more friendly than, you know, rock star-ish.
Enjoy the night, guys.
That's pretty cool.
Any band, you know, would probably say that, you know, your fans are, they pay the bills, you know, they buy the diapers for our kids, pretty much, you know, so, you know, we love our fans, and I think, you know, being a band that's been around for as many years as we have, too, I think our fans enjoy seeing us, you know. A lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, we grew up with you guys, you know, and now they're there with their kids, and their kids are like 15, and it's like a family gathering where they're all there together, like enjoying it. And I think that's pretty rare these days, you know, like rock and roll being a family gathering, like a family event.
The new album is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
It is. Born Again is incredible. The remix of Jesus Freak is like, wow.
To be here 18 plus years, still on the level that we're on. I mean, I look around, there's so few bands from back when we started that are still around. And just when we were about to hit this point where maybe we won't be doing so much headlining, then boom, the new thing come out. And people, you know, have been really receptive to it. And we were able to get back to hang in there for a little while longer.
Some things are out of our control, but there's a hope beyond myself.
We're about to do our sound check, and what that is basically what we do is we're getting our levels. We have these little earbuds. I can hear all the other guys, so I need to know. I get Jeff and Jody and Michael.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Everyone needs compassion, love that's never failing.
It's great whenever, you know, everybody is really in sync and connecting on stage and just playing, and things are running smooth and your gear's working good and your monitors sound great.
It is a lot, though. You know, there's only 4 of us on stage, so we have a lot to cover, and if one guy kind of messes something up, the whole ship is sunk. Me and Jody have been together so long. I mean, not only were we in the band, we were actually next door neighbors for years, and I think there's such a connection there that musically it's there too, you know, like friendship-wise it's there. I don't even worry about Jody. When we come into rehearsal, it's like we're kindred spirits. I know he's more than capable for the job, and Tate obviously is, and Duncan is too, so you know, with 4 guys definitely takes a lot, but you know, I think we've been doing this now. I think we all know where our parts are and where we fit in.
I feel a definite camaraderie with the band. I obviously feel a closeness with Duncan. Duncan and I room together. Duncan was the guy that called me as I lay on my couch in my house one night saying, hey, I'm Duncan Phillips. You know, he was like the welcoming committee, all by himself. Jody is a quiet, gentle force. A quiet, gentle force with amazing talent. When a band has one guitar player, you know he's got to be dang good. Jody has a strong faith. He's committed to excellence. You know, as collegiate as that sounds, it's true. He's committed to excellence, and he does a great job playing guitar, and not to mention singing backup vocals. Good golly. And I love when a guy can be a lead singer, but he happens to be the background vocalist too. And then there's Jeff Frankenstein. The last name is true. It is Frankenstein. He is a musical director of the band. He has so much talent. The guy, Jeff's a little administrative, you know, administrative minded, but still creative. And you know, he puts a lot of, he makes my job easier. He lays it out there for me. I tell him what I want and what I hear, and he puts sets together for me. And I give him a loose kind of whatever. And he comes back and it's like, it's beautiful. And I just get to be the chief editor, which I'm probably best at the end of the day. Taking over a band and becoming the new lead in the band, it can be definitely overwhelming. And somehow, I know it's because of God, it's happening, and it's happening.